So we are back again. Oh man, I'm excited. This was hyped up a little bit last week. It was on Friday or Saturday. It's hyped up a little bit like this is gonna be this could be a pretty good part. I don't know. So definitely, I'm excited to see what do be happening. Cause we are not letting ILLYA die. This is peak, yes it is. This was a new intro I made. I thought it was pretty peak. I don't know about you. I thought it was pretty peak though. Thanks for joining. I'm so happy I could use more footage from, you know, like the movie where it's like the cool shit. Not that I minded the first one or anything. It's just like I felt so restricted. Didn't watch this guy or nah. Damn, that is what it is. You can catch it on the VOD or just get her early tomorrow. But yeah. Thank goodness, good news. Passed my bachelor. Good shit. Round of applause for Angelo. Round of applause for Angelo. Good shit. Clapping up for Angelo. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. Clap. There we go. See, clap. There you go. Good shit. We love witnessing greatness like this. Alright. Let me make sure I sound good. I usually check that. As we know, the routine. I check that and then we move on from there, you know. Goodness, I sound crispy. Let's do that. Let's do. Watching the funny JPEG, you know? Well, it's not. I wouldn't call it wasting, right? I wouldn't call it wasting. It's how you choose to spend your time. Like no matter what you choose to spend the time on, I wouldn't call it a waste, right? You chose to spend your time on watching me or something like that. Like you chose to do that. Is it a waste? I don't know. Depends on what you define as waste of time, you know. But yeah, that's about it. It just comes out of what you define as a waste of time. I'm not. Also true, Angelo. Also true. You didn't have to get the best grades. True. Didn't have to, but I mean, yeah. As long as you passed, hey, that's what matters. All right, chat. I've yapped enough. You're probably sick of me yapping already. You just want me to get into this. So I'm gonna do you a favor, do you a solid even. Get into it. Oh boy. I'm nervous. We'll go through the forest. We're in a circular clearing in a vast sea of trees. The castle I saw through ILLYA's eyes towers over the forest, just as I remember. That's great to hear, Angelo. I appreciate those kind words. I appreciate that. So thank you for stopping by. There's no sign of anyone around. It's strange that there's no guards on the castle walls. To say nothing of the castle, but I can't turn back now just because this might be a trap. On the left there? Maybe. If they know we're here, we soon have to go for the front door. You do whatever I can to get inside. If it might not work. The aqueduct. That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. But yeah, I don't think it's that simple. Yeah, which means the second floor. The priest thinks aloud as he gazes up at the castle. Narrows his eyes, seeming to peer through the walls, and examines each window carefully. Wait a minute. Are they underestimating us? Hold on, is Zoken being kind of stupid? Wait a minute. Kutamine smirks. I doubt my ears. It's not the first time I've ever heard him sound so delighted. What is it? Oh, you did? What'd you find? No. Ah.
垂直だがオーバーハングはなく、凹凸は十分にある。この壁なら足場は確保できる。道具はなくとも登るのはたやすい。氷壁に比べれば道を歩くがごとしだ。
Okay. Kamina placed his hand on the castle wall without waiting for my opinion. He starts climbing it, sticking to the surface like a spider. He's going fast, but his ascent is sure and steady.
何をしている？ポイントの確保ができないのなら見て真似ろ。4回程度の壁登りができぬほどやわではないだろう。
You're sure of that? You're certain of that?
ああ。それと黒剣は置いていけ。帰りに拾っていけばいい。
Yeah, it could get in the way. With that, the priest keeps climbing.
本気で言ってんだな、あの野郎。
He's being dead ass, boy. So get climbing. He's dead ass, Ed boy. He up the shortcut to me and land me and approach the wall. He must have picked an easier section of the wall to climb. The surface is uneven. Find a place to grab onto. Reclimbing is about more than just muscle strength. You need to judge whether your next handhold is safe or not, whether the depression is deep enough to support your weight, whether you can use it to make it to the next step. And when climbing a nearly vertical wall, you're basically making it up as you go. It could be a meter from your destination, but if you can't find your next handhold, you have to go all the way back down to the ground and try a new route. Finding your way to the goal. Only experienced climbers have the skill to constantly scan 2 to 3 steps ahead while scaling a wall. And I'm definitely not experienced. So all I can do is try to imitate Kotomine. One slight mishap or failure to judge my strength could send me careening to the ground. Or he would grumble while climbing. That's a crazy plan, but not totally reckless. Normally you only climb walls like these when you're more than halfway to a mountain summit. And climbers need to worry about more than just climbing. Symbolic Rudolph. Oh, you got Emperors. Ah, my worst fucking enemy. Also, actually, chat, real quick. Are y'all ready? Because it's a little over a week away. It is 11 days away. Chat, you ready? For Fate and Star Rail? It's happening. It's 11 days away. I'm so excited. 11 days. This has been like what? How long have I waited for this now? Like a year plus or some shit? That Fate Honkai Club. Yes, sir. That fateful Saturday's coming up. It's coming up. 11 days away. Ah, shit. I'm so ready. Like 300 plus summons. I'm so good to go. I can't wait. Since the deep ocean is an inaccessible abyss to humans, high altitudes are also sacred ground and we can't enter. Can you believe it? 11 days away. We're gonna collab in 11 days. Wow. They made Archer white? No, they didn't. It was just bad lighting from that one screenshot. It's just bad lighting. Other shots have him looking just normal again. From like the same trailer they revealed them. Just like I did my school semester? Damn, what perfect timing! 6,000 meters above sea level, the oxygen becomes critically thin, and untrained climbers can't last more than a few hours. I was just joking. Ah, that's fair. You know what, fair enough. I do worry that would. I was confused the two in English. Oh, you're doing college, not semester. Right. I mean, so do I. I don't blame you, Midden, so do I. Suffer from nausea and dizziness, which will progress to cerebral edema before culminating in death. A mountain peak is an airless hell that becomes harsher the higher you go. Blood is extreme cold, and a slight scratch and frostbitten skin will lead to necrosis. There's a hair in my mouth. Blech. We'll put that there. Watch. Now Mina's gonna type in me in the chat. Watch this, chat. Damn! Well, we had him this time. Can't believe it. Climbing in such extreme conditions means you have to worry about your bodily functions steadily declining as you ascend. Gaming book's mouth? Or, I don't know. Compared to the harrowing ordeal that real climbers face, scaling a castle wall doesn't sound impossible at all. It's still hard. All I can use are the very tips of my fingers. Mostly scale out the thinnest lips or crevices I can use to support my entire body weight. I'm not gonna lie, this is a crazy sentence. This and this on its own, crazy sentence, as I pointed out. Insane sentence, but alright. He's asking me to keep up with him on a climb only an expert could do.
待て。移動した。上かと思えば下か。
Huh?
エミル。3階の窓まで下がって中に入れ。
What do you mean go down?
無茶言うなよな、お前。
I look like a lizard to you?
ことにね、窓あるぞ、窓。こんなのどうやって入れってんだよ。
Kick it in.
構わん。ぶち破れ。
I think if I rely on fate, that could be meme-worthy material without context, I'd be rich by now, right? It's like, it's still hard. I can only move it, I can only reach it with my fingertips. Like, what do you mean by that, Shiro? What do you mean? Also, yeah, just break the fucking window.
この衛星神父、こんなんなら最初からな。
Would have been ways to climb a tree to get inside, you moron! Oh, same sound effect, damn. Break into the castle. Shout a window and dive through it, all in the same motion. Hang from a wall with both hands and swing by like a pendulum to bust through the window with my legs. Let's make innuendos, he sure does. I roll on the floor and onto an extravagant carpet. By the time I swung my legs down, most of my body was already falling. I mean, a tiny bit late kicking in the window, I might have kicked off the stone wall instead of fallen 3 stories on my back.
3階の高さで頭から落ちれば死ぬぞ、普通。
Breaking the glass with my legs and rolling into the shards was dangerous. I chalk it up as an acceptable risk. Hi! Oh my god! Hi! We're here to help you. We're here to save you. We're here to get you out. Cause you should be here. I don't care what you say. You should be here. So we're here to get you out. For an instant. That's so real. That's so fucking real. All worldly trifles vanished from my mind.
ILLYA.
We just started, dude. You forget that I'm deep in enemy territory. I recall the events from my backyard. You said farewell to me with such a forced smile.
呆れた。なんで来たの、シロ。もうあなたの出番なんてないのに、まだ無駄な努力をするつもり？
Her voice is stony. She's making the same cold expression she did when we first met. I'm used to it. I should be used to seeing her like this, but
まだわからないの？さくらのことは私に任せればいいの。これは私の役割なんだから。シロはおとなしく家に帰って。
バカ。後始末が役割なんて言うな。
did you just slap ILLYA? Oh, you did? What the fuck? I don't know if I appreciate that. I mean, it's a snapper back to reality. Like, come back to reality real quick. Reality check, hello? But, damn. Where's my patience slap ILLYA's cheek?
くなんて紳士じゃないわ。
True.
いくらシロでも私にこんなことするなんて許さないんだから。
許さないのはこっちだ、バカイリア。男だったらげんこつで殴ってるぞ、この不良娘。
Real. Blank mind suddenly flares with irritation. Even though I'm happy to see ILLYA.
何よ、私怒られるようなことしてないじゃない。私は自分の役割を果たすためにさくらについていっただけよ。それが一番いいよ。
うるさい、そんなものを知ったことか。
Child abuse? Sure, it's child being abused. True.
いいか、イリアの役割なんて俺は知らない。俺はただ勝手に出て行った不良娘を連れ戻しに来た。
We're just here to take our sister home. Is that such a bad thing?
イリアがどんなに強がってどんなに平気なふりをしていても騙されないからな。イリアが少しでも嫌がっている限り絶対に連れて帰ってやる。
Although fate is child abuse. Damn.
強がってるって何よ。私は嫌だなんて思ってないわ。この体は聖杯として作られた。あいつらのために鍵になるのは尺だけど、それで聖杯の力を使えるようになればさくらだって。
それが強がってるって言うんだ、バカ。
Yeah, literally. You're acting tough. Stop.
いいか、聖杯なんてどうでもいい。イリアはイリアだ。イリアがイリアのままでいたいならそんなことはほっぽっといていいんだ。自分以外の何かのために自分を犠牲になんてするな。
Fate Shiro and UBW Shiro would have a lot of different things to say about that. Don't sacrifice yourself for anyone or anything. Yeah, old Shiro wouldn't say that. I know for a fact older Shiro wouldn't say that. Damn. But that's good though. That's good. That's very good. It shows growth. It shows immense growth in his perception of life. Also true, hypocrisy, obviously. But it shows growth. Hypocrisy, but it shows growth. That he's willing to say, like, no, don't do that. It's what? He's gotta have a little bit of hypocrisy in him, you know? He's got a little bit in there. Or else he's not Shiro. That's just how he is. There's nothing wrong with that. Look away. He bites her lip for a second.
それはシロだって。
She whispered something I didn't quite hear. He did.
いいわ。仮に私が嫌がってるとしても、それがどうだっていうの。私たちじゃさくらには勝てないし、逃げられない。
True. That's true, I know. It's like, yeah, fuck it. That's what I am.
私をこの城から連れ出すことは不可能よ。だから条件も好きにさせている。
Uh-huh. It's like if I try to ask it nicely. Also, you don't understand the situation clearly enough, ILLYA. I'm not alone.
シロだけならまだ見逃してもらえるけど、私と一緒じゃ絶対に森からは出られないわ。
That might actually work, maybe. Scarlet Eyes urge you to leave. You're goddamn right that's what we're doing! You're goddamn fucking right that's what we're doing! You're goddamn right that's what we're doing! Actual cinema. Decisions. You're goddamn fucking right we are. We're bringing you home.
それでも連れて帰る。俺は一人で帰る気はないからな。
We ain't going nowhere without you. There's nothing to consider. Right now, this is the only choice that exists. ILLYA doesn't say anything. She gazes at me with an absent expression. Take her defenseless
行
hand.
くぞ、イリア。見つかる前に家に帰ろう。
Pull her close and start walking. She's small and terribly light.
呆れた。シロには何を言っても無駄ね。
Nope. Exactly. It's exactly, Angel. You don't need it to have romantic tension for it to be good. It doesn't resist, tottering along with me.
本当にこんなのうまくいくはずないのに。
So, at least we're going home, right? She happily claps my hand in return. That's what I like to see.
何を悠長にやっている。
Shut up! We're having a moment. Fuck off! God damn! Fucking way to ruin the moment, dude. God, we're having a sibling moment. You can't chill for 2 seconds. And then, Kumine jumps through the broken window, his coat fluttering.
琴峰
He lets go of my hand and squares off against Kotomine.
またイリア、そいつは味方だ。今回だけ協力することになった。即興の味方なんだ。
He's here to help out.
嘘シロったらこんなやつと手を組んだのダメよシロこいつは
Hurry up, boy! We have Berserker, Sulter, Zoka, Sakura, and the Shadow after us! God damn! Could you two stop being cringe? Shadow has been watching you for the past hour. It's in the corner right behind you. Please. Also, thank God this is voice, so I don't have to do a crappy Kotomine impression.
追いつかれる前に外に出るぞ。
Saying that, I realize I'm so thankful this is voiced, so I don't have to do a crappy Kotomine impression. Because I cannot do that. I can better match up to the dub voice he already has. So, I'm not gonna... I wouldn't even try. What do you... Kotomine moves in a flash. Look at React, he scoops up Ian in his arms and dives out the window. What the... I mean, okay, it gets the job done, but what the... Panic and run to the window. Kotomina's just landed on the ground. So he touches down. Ian wildly waves her arms. Slaps him across the face. It's a pleasant sound that I can hear from up here. Ah, that's good. Wish there was a CG of that.
感心してる場合じゃない。要するに飛び降りろってことだ。
Successful, I guess, yeah. So time to down myself. I'll pull off the landing, I'll survive somehow. Charge my legs with as much magical energy as I can manage. Can't magically strengthen my own body, but it should lessen the impact. No bad idea. Fucking dumbass. I jump from over 20 meters high, drop into a roll when I land. 3 stars doesn't sound like much. Until you consider how tall this castle is. It would have easily been 8 stores in the Japanese apartment building. Fucking dumbass. Damn it. My legs are too numb to stand up. And Miyashiro today learned what gravity is. Like I land on grass. If this had been asphalt, my bones would have been broken out of my legs. And then I wouldn't be able to get out of here.
びっくりシロ丈夫だね
Yeah, I'll give you that, you're sturdy.
そうだな。あの高さから何の魔術講師もなしに落下とは恐れ入る。やけか。
Kotomine, I'll have you know. I tried. But I don't have any magecraft. I tried. But it didn't work. Both of them are staring at me. Ilya aside, Kotomine's words nearly make me forget about my numb legs. There was an attempt. Do you want to kill yourself? Listen, man, it was an attempt. Magecraft, why would I use that? Well, yeah, I can't use it in the first place with my body, right?
だが5体満足ではないか。文句を言われる筋合いはないが。しかし、確かに驚きだ。よくあの高さから飛び降りようなどと思えたな。
Could have tried to catch me. Fuck.
いかに魔術師とはいえ、魔術講師なしで飛び降りようとは思う前に。
I mean, Then left me behind. Could have come in to show me up after he jumped out there with ILLYA.
シロのせいじゃないわ。シロは体だけじゃなくて心までアーチャーの影響を受けているのよ。
In some way, that is the funniest thing I could ever fucking imagine. Because Archer starts his route by saying, no more personal vendettas. Personal vendettas are pointless this time. But if his mind is still affecting Shiro, he literally told him to kill himself, even now. Like, dude, come on! For once, work with me, man! What do you mean you still want me to kill myself? Come on! Remind your kid of that. If I had to use Mage Cut, this cool arm would tickle my body and literally kill me. Shiro getting a pet with cooked meat is one of the funniest things ever. It really is. I do like that. When they're on somewhat friendly terms, it's good. It's not your fault, Shiro. Shiro's influencing your mind as well as your body. Professional hater even in death. Which, like, bro, come on! Why you being a hater even in death, bro? Come on. You know what that implies, chat? Emiya's hatred for Shiro runs so deep in his very fucking being, it is etched onto his body. How much he hates Shiro. His hatred etched into his very core. Therefore it spread from his arm to himself. Can't believe it. I'm starting to think like Archer. Well, he wanted to kill me at one point, so I guess I do want to kill myself then. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, you're saying some crazy things that he doesn't know. Which haters, Emiya? True. Thank you. He tosses me the weapon I left behind when I started climbing. What do you mean? Could it says that we don't have time to stand around talking. Makes for the castle gate. Then as issuing a challenge. Who's that? Oh no. Gulp. Chat. I think we're in trouble. A different sound shakes the wintry castle. You think? I don't really have anything to say except, ah, shit. It's mistaken with the roar of a predator. It sings that a beast is on a hunt. It's a death sentence handed down to the lost prisoners by the kind and merciless lord of the castle. Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, shit. My mind switched over to battle mode. Berserker, he said. Name invokes the image of a threat at once. It still threatens me. He squeezes the calm out of every last cell in my body. Time to get the hell out of there! Him powered up by the Grail? Nah, I'd rather not find out. I would rather not fuck around and find out. He's already OP as fuck when he's with ILLYA. I'd rather not fuck around and find out. Kumina runs ahead of the gate. Take ILLYA's hand and start running. Can't afford to save my stamina anymore. That mad warrior is the one pursuing us. And the only way to survive is to run as fast as we can for the 3 hours it takes to reach the edge of the forest. Go, 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 go. Breath catches in my throat. Being overtaken by darts I can't ignore. No matter where I look. Run for the forest. Can't see anyone behind us yet. All I hear is the wind gusting by. Pursuers are a titanic beast, not a hound. We have to dodge between the trunks and branches. Close in on us while tearing apart everything in its path. We think we're being chased by a giant drill rig, boring its way through the forest. The jet black wall slowly accelerates, threatening to close in around us. Well, then we'll carry you! So my pace from Ilias. This is bad. Hostile walls about as fast as me. If I have to run while carrying ILLYA, they'll definitely catch up to us within a minute.
やっぱりダメ。私は残るから城を一人で逃げて。
That is not happening!
まだ追いつかれたわけじゃない。背中に乗れ。イリア一人ならどうってことない。
Piggyback ride, get on!
バカ、どうってことある。そんなことしたらすぐに追いつかれるってわかるもん。
What should I do? Should I keep running with ILLYA, or should I fight that monster? I defend myself against Assassin. Could I possibly go toe-to-toe with that monster? The strongest servant with nothing more than a borrowed thin sword? Oh no. 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 He is... Ane, have you heard of adrenaline? And instinct of survival? And archer juice? That's also part of it. I can't. Stop. Give me a break. There's absolutely nothing I can do to beat that monster. If I stop, I'm dead. I'll be killed for sure. If I face the monster, it'll chop my feeble body in half. It'll stomp my still conscious torso to smithereens like an industrial grinder.
その必要はない。イリアスフィールは私が運ぶ。
And you didn't earlier! Then I turned around. I don't have time to stay surprised. When it comes so... I'll do it back to us and picks up ILLYA in his arms without further ado. Bro, you couldn't have done that sooner? Like, at all? But thank you. He's fast. He must be in great shape. With his height, he should be able to easily run while carrying ILLYA. We're in the middle of a forest. Killer is a book in it. Platform's occupied by his charge. He navigates the uneven terrain and thick trees without slowing down at all. Damn. Run after him as fast as I can. Keep up with him. Unshackle, I run next to Kotomina, who's carrying ILLYA. Managed to cover 100 meters in 7 seconds. In this forest, that's so easy to trip on. Uh-oh. My heart beats at a rapid cadence. Excuse me. Something's wrong. I'm running too fast. No human can run through a forest at near 50 kilometers per hour. Legs throb. Left arm feels odd, like it's swollen. That's maybe what ILLYA was talking about. Archer's physical functions are taking over Emiyashiro. Not just his combat experience. It's a radical, potent, muscle-enhancing drug. It wasn't injected into my body. Give me powers beyond my own. Track and field really paid off, or just the archer juice. The archer juice is kicking in. That's good. Even if it's like shackling a Geiger counter to try and make it not detect a radiation leak, I appreciate it right now. But not Kotomine. He's not showing any signs of magical energy output or magecraft usage. It's hard to believe. But he's sprinting while carrying ILLYA, not the aid of any magecraft at all. He is an executor. No, but he's been trained through hell and back, as far as I'm aware.
それより気がついたか。この速度を保てば逃げ切れるぞ。何しろあれは目が見えぬようだ。
Cerberus knew there was just this one simple trick.
目が見えないって追っての
Wait, what do you mean Berserker's blind?
そうとしか思えん。
Oh, you're assuming.
速度ではあちらの方が上だ。森の木々などバーサーカーには小石程度の足止めにしかならん。にもかかわらず。
Why would he be blind?
あちらに何か欠陥があるのだろう。
That's weird. Why would he be blind? Kamina explains calmly. Bothers me they can look so bored talking about something I should have was jumping for joy. But that means
逃げ切れる。あとは俺たちの体力次第ってことか。
いや、逃げ足だけで勝ち抜けるほど甘くはないようだ。
his voice drips with hostility. For I understand what he means. Yep, I thought so. You fucker. Beatdown got from Saber? Maybe. But I thought he got healed. Left arm twitches. Oh shit, that's a cool visual. Hey assassin, could you fuck off? See a white skull. Like a rapid slideshow. Assassin flits in and out of the trees on a parallel path to ours. Is he only mocking our escape? By the time I notice it, it's too late. Assassin makes a sudden wave of his arm as he slips in and out of the forest at high speed and... Good parry, I assume. Someone blocks the attack before it can skewer me between the eyes. But... I gasp. Only one person could have done that. Kotomine deflected a flow that I couldn't even see, all while carrying ILLYA!
目障りなやつだ。手が空いている時は現れぬくせに、忙しい時は呼ばずともやってくる。
This slows his speed. Priest frowns with displeasure, watching the dark killer keeping pace with us.
琴峰。
イリアは任せた。代わりにあれを任されよう。
What? You're gonna...
なあ、これでも新職だ。悪霊払いは慣れている。
But he's not... I mean, he's not quite sure. Who's gonna want me want a servant? I believe in him. Kotomine stops and lets ILLYA down.
あんた本気か。
ILLYA's bewildered. Take her hand and pull her close. At the same time, 3 daggers fly at us like bullets!
琴峰。
Good shit! Hey, you...
鋭いが実直すぎる。
Man.
写真を名乗るにしては読みやすい立ち筋だ。
It's... but... Shit. Kotomine's kind of a dick sometimes, but it's a cool seeing it execute in action again, though. It's so cool seeing it execute in action again, though. The free... the free black key grip, man. I kind of missed that. That's such a sick shot. I'm not sure I'm believing it, to be honest. Assassin let fly 3 flashes of lightning. It's awesome when it's not CL. That's attacking a group that's not here. CL vibes all over again? Yeah. The priest parried them all without breaking a sweat. Fuck. Berserker! Damn. That one was close. Let me catch up, we get stalled here. We gotta go, dude. We gotta go. Can't stop now. Hey, take ILLYA and get out of here.
いいんだな。行くぞ、琴峰。
そう言っている。こちらの心配は無用だ。
That's a shame, but if you say so, that's a shame. We're good to have as an ally for a little bit, but I guess we'll see you on the other side at some point. Hopefully. Pick ILLYA up. Can't go as fast as Kotomine, but this should be faster than holding her hand while running. He has killed numerous children. He has killed countless children from an orphanage. Why are you talking like that to him? Leave the priest behind. Dark roars from the other side of the forest. It's wreaking havoc and it's wrecking destruction and seemingly wild pattern to smoke us out. But closing in is all the same. I have nothing to say to Kotomine. The chance I can give now is to turn my back on him and run with all my might. Right before I leave.
エミヤ、助けた者が女ならば殺すな。
Well, no, I wasn't going to, no.
目の前で死なれるのはなかなかに応えるぞ。
I wasn't planning on it, no. Priest says something oddly self-deprecating and human. That's a good point. That's very human of you, Kotomine. What the?
余分な忠告だ。急げ。バーサーカーだけならば逃げ切れよう。後の戦いはお前次第だ。エミヤしろ。
I nod and start running. 2 shadows shrink into the distance. I look back one last time. His back is so far away. I have an ominous feeling. I don't think we'll see each other alive ever again. Probably not. Interlude? Let me see the fight! Let me see the fight! Let me see it! Please let me see it. Oh, please let me see it, bro. As an aside, it is a misconception to say that the priest's duty is exorcism. Priests deliver the word of God. They do not drive out demons. Their God is one and absolute. He resides in all, and is the greatest of all. He is the Holy Spirit who created a perfect world. Interlude. Berserker is lost in the forest. That would be funny. He would never allow any evil to corrupt his children and his dirty creations. But some evils are tenacious in their corruption of man and tainting of the earth. There are things which do not exist, profaning this world. Oh my god, that's been a while. Yo, that's cool and all, but... Nah. Suspicious link! Must click it. Must click. Click, 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 click. Fuck! Can't believe he would do this, chat. Damn, you could mean a kid, eh? Ah, yes, it's his fault. They reconcile this seeming contradiction thus. Even the demons which threaten man a necessary piece of the world the Lord created. They are creatures worthy of his love. According to this dogma, demons serve the will of heaven. If the divine cultivates man's goodness, then the demonic forges man's evil nature. They both serve heaven's will. A priest who preaches the Lord's word has no authority to destroy demons. And yet, to reiterate, tough word, some demons are particularly tenacious in their corruption of man and tainting of the earth. They wreak ghastly tragedies beyond human comprehension. In time, his children mistook heavenly designs for powerlessness. They sought miracles from the Lord to stop the evils they could not understand. Thus, exceptions were created. Did my attempt to explain Christian philosophy is very amusing to read? Yeah, it's certainly interesting. Nas's take on it. Human apostles who do not preach the Lord's word, but instead execute his will. Trials originally meant to be witnessed. Heresies originally meant to be denied. Those who received the 8th sacrament, which really did not exist. The 120 cardinals ordered the creation of the executors, destroyers of evil. So we are indeed going to bring up the executors, are we? That's, man. It's been a minute. It really has been a minute. They drive out evil and eliminate that which does not exist in the Lord's gospel. Ciel appears. Imagine. I might actually celebrate her appearance if that happened. Those who hunt the faithless are themselves unbound by faith. One could conclude that they are permitted to be immoral. They are charged to protect only one thing, the name of the Lord Almighty. For that cause, they will even destroy the evils He created. That is the only thing they have in common with exorcists. And did you have someone like Soichi though, and he's on that level, like the fuck? In the from the mountain, like bro, what do you mean he's on that level? Actually, now that I think about it, if Sojiro locks the fuck in like it did against Bayo, is he on the Executor's level? I don't think I wouldn't say he could beat like Ciel or something, obviously. But like, could he beat like an average level Executor? Same time in last video about someone trying to explain Christianity. He beat Bayo. I know, but like, that's because he was arrogant. Bayo had the guild debuff. Don't forget about this. He had the Gilgamesh debuff. He was arrogant as fuck in him being literally immortal. Ciel is not like that. So that's why I think he couldn't... I don't think Sojiro could even incapacitate Ciel. He could maybe get a good hit in or two before his arms fucking shatter into a million pieces. But I do think Sojiro could beat a normal, like, average level Executor, though. Maybe above average. For the Sojiro back in the mountains was servant level? I mean, that would make sense. Because Kuseki is servant level. That would make sense. I'm not sure why. I'm assuming... Because Kuseki, did he ever stop? I assume he finished his training. right? Either he finished his training or he left before he was done. But I'm assuming he finished his training, hence why he is still on that level. And Soldier obviously didn't finish his training, therefore he got weaker. Because he stopped training. With Caster's help. He was still beating the brakes off of Saber without... The only reason he was... Let's not forget, right? Yeah, reinforced his limbs. Meaning, his speed alone was like catching up to Saber. Hello? Is that not fucking insane? Because he was not buffing his speed. She was simply reinforcing his limbs. Meaning he could have easily taken on Saber without that. I feel like he has a fighting chance regardless. He just suffers the full plate of armor. True. But I still think he's got a fighting chance. It's just, like Soldier, his limbs would fucking shatter. Got murdered by Archer. To be fair, he got distracted, didn't he? And Sarah beat Archer? Alright. Thus Saber wins. Oh my fucking god. Fuck's sake. The white mask sneers. Kotomina Killer does not answer. He checks his weapons. Sojiro is built diff. Yeah. He has 5 black keys of confession for each hand, and his left arm contains several unused command spells from the previous war. Wait, you only got 5? Bro, what a bozo. See all those infinite black keys. What a bozo. You don't just carry infinite black keys on you? Like, what? I get it, like, you can't just carry the hilts around constantly, I get it. But, like, you just don't have those on lock? He is more than well armed against lesser spirits. But he lacks the firepower to fully defeat a servant, and evolve his blades with a strike true. Assassins still have heroic spirit, albeit a nameless one. It would be impossible to defeat him without the scriptures carried by a select few executors. Uh-huh. Like who? A 1 in a trillion body plus immortality. Yeah, and a way to store literally infinite black keys. Yeah. The priest doesn't move. He listens keenly to the sounds of the forest while watching the skull lurking between the trees. The rustling of leaves. Breathing beneath the mask. Rippling of the flesh. And the fading footsteps of the maid warrior. I just said maid, they meant mad warrior. They meant mad. I just realized that. You meant mad warrior, didn't you? You did not mean maid. Alright, bro. That's one of the pieces there. Makes an observation, his eyes fixed on the skull. Gotcha. Of course he did. Nah, he's got something else in mind, bro. Relax. His laughter echoes through the forest. The white skull sways slightly. The priest doesn't even twitch an eyebrow. See? Kotomine speaks to the invisible mage without even showing his bloodlust. Yeah, that does feel kind of pointless. I can't even deny that it does feel kind of pointless with Berserker around.
エミやシローがあの娘を救おうと救うまいと、もう私には関係のないことだ。
Uh-huh. What is he after? I have no fucking idea. Also, cool shot. But I do wish that... I'm not against, like, the black background with the white mask and all that, but, like... Couldn't you draw another CG to, like, match this? You couldn't draw one to, like, match this image? Instead of just the black background with the white mask? It feels a little cheap, is all. But, I mean, hey, fair enough, fair enough. His left hand holds 3 black keys. The priest watches the skull in front of him, holding the swords in a fan shape.
ではわざわざこの場に残ったのは。
なあ、私のすべきことはイリアスフィールをお前に渡さぬことか。
Uh-huh. Bloodlust disappears. The white mask camouflages himself among the trees and completely vanishes from sight.
ここでお前を殺しておくことのどちらかだ。
Okay. Kinda raw. Goes hard. Nice parry. Late streak for the air. Priest's thrust clashes against Archer's as Archer. Alright. Priest's thrust clashes against Assassin's thrown dagger. Complete victory? Hell yeah. That victory royale.
そうか、そのために死にに来たか。よかろう綺麗、腐れ縁者。教会の外れ者がどこまで戦うか見届けて死んでようぞ。
His cackling rings through the forest. Knowing he can't win, the clergyman who only drives out evil faces down the malakal mud whom the old mage controls. I don't get to see the fight? Oh, come on, man. But I do want to know how Yuna's doing. Run for the forest. That, yeah, mamba moment because you can't see the fight. Run for the forest carrying ILLYA. Can't look back. The second I do, I'll be too conscious of a giant black wall and lose hope. Can't afford to do that. My spirit dulls for even a bit. He'll catch up. Catch me, ILLYA, and kill us. Go, 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 go. I know it's pointless, but go! My legs feel like they're going to fall off. No matter how light ILLYA is, you can't run while carrying someone without slowing down. Anything's worse. The terrain is perilous and I risk falling over with every step. Faster, 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 faster. You go faster than I am now. Will catch us. Presence behind me closes in with each passing second. You just stop this lazy jog. You need to run faster. As fast as I could to Mine. To take ILLYA out of here. Cause a blow up in his face. I hope so. My heart's going to burst. It's tight. I can't breathe. Leg muscles tear and cry out in pain. Some bones are going to burst out of my thighs. I can hear that, yeah. It's suffocating. How long I've been running? Having left Kotomina behind, I've been running like there's no tomorrow through the forest with ILLYA in my arms. Already run over 5 kilometers. Maybe double that. My oxygen-deprived brain isn't sure. Just been running as fast as I can. I'm letting my pace drop. Real. Motherfucker. But I can't get away. I've been running so hard I feel like my heart muscles will cramp. The presence behind me grows larger and larger. ILLYA's heavy. The oxygen is heavy. My legs are heavy. Death is heavy. I'll die if it catches up to me. The incomprehensible terror of getting instantly killed hounds me from behind. Keep my flagging mind to gear. Run. Don't think. Just run. So what if my legs fall off? So what worrying? I can think about it once it happens. I just need to head for the exit as fast as I can. Fuel up your chest with gasoline. Turn the key to the engine and keep it from trying to stop. Stay in top gear. Throw the brakes out. Run. 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 Run to starve off the anxiety closing in from behind. Run to ignore the terror at my heels. Run to wipe out all this pathetic whining. Shut up. Stop screaming in my ear. My own breathing is enough to rupture my eardrums. Definitely don't have time to listen to your... And it shouts into my chest. Full-throated scream makes my body react without a second thought. I stop. Dig my heels into the ground to hold my momentum and sit ILLYA down. Oh, fuck. I read the black key sword I had in my waist. I fast my magic circuit at 200 miles per hour. Nothing comes to mind. Basic structure analysis composite. Basic structure. Analyze. Composition. Analyze. Basic structure. Alter. Composition. Reinforce. I've been thinking about it. Complete a single count incantation this instant. Use both hands and every ounce of strength to resist the attack. No one comes in from the side. Pursuer charging from a flank, scouting trees in his wake. Body sent flying, pulverized by a single strike. So did I strengthen with all my might to be diamond hard as crushed like a hot toffee. The shock impact is transmitted from my arms to my whole body, routing me from brain to toes. I'm flying. Put everything I had into that attack. And it got overwhelmed. I can't fight it. I can't fight it at all. Give me a sure can't even slow down that monster. That black key was fucking useless. My body's floating in the air. No, it's soaring. Just got thrown javelin. Its attack bats me through the air. Sending me dozens of meters away. Won't even send me back to the castle. That's how hopeless a gap in our strength is. How bleak our chance of escape are. Time pauses. I keep sailing through the air. I'll probably die once I fall. So I'm about to accept this vast power difference as my inevitable fate. I see ILLYA, stunned and crying, in front of the dark enemy. I reflexively reach out my hand, ready to grab a tree trunk, put an end to my endless flight. Ah! The impact is like a hammer on my back. It bursts my heart swells and shrieks in agony. Breathe, man, breathe. You can only take one breath. You don't have enough oxygen. That single breath threatens to pop me like a balloon. But I can still move. If I have 1 minute to breathe, I can run. Muster all my magic circuits to drive my body. No, he doesn't. It looks like she's been entranced by the dark foe. In her shock, she keeps whimpering in denial to change the thing before her. Oh, fuck. Why does it look like that? Damn! Saber wasn't this radical. Jesus. She's fixated on the dark enemy's identity. Could have said that it can't see. He was right, but not right. The servant has no eyes, nose, or mouth anymore. I see an eye, I see a mouth, so I assume this is a nose. Its gleaming red eye sockets give off only bloodlust. Oh, well, in that case. The entire body is corroded by the black mud. And the wound that Saber inflicted is still there. Something different now. Swallowed by the shadow. It's now a monster whose only purpose is destruction. I can't see what it's chasing. The Dark Berserker's eyeballs don't see ILLYA. Never mind me. Uh-huh. It roars and raises its axe sword over the creature in front of it. Hey! You motherfucker! Go back! Go back! No, I don't care. Don't care. Go back. Go back. I don't care this time. Go back. I don't care this time. Go back. Heaven's interlude. Heaven's interruption. God. Priest faced his final moments. So you got your ass beat. Alright, that's good to know. Kotomita Kid leans against the wall, staring at a blurry skull in front of him. His vestments are battered and torn. His breathing is labored and he's down to his last 3 black keys.
これで詰めたの。サーバントを向こうによく持ったと褒めるべきか。
The old man's chuckle echoes overhead. Assassin is silent. Unlike his talkative master, to him combat is work. The dirks he aims at his target's violence are also meant to gauge his prey's strength. That's true. Like, how fucking shit are you, dude? Wait, kid ain't lost. I mean, he fucking did. When the prey defends against the first dagger, that tells him its mobility. The second dagger reveals its mindset. It maintains a distance of 7 meters. The killer keeps his target at a distance where only thrown weapons are effective, in order to measure its abilities. He can't slay it in one blow, then he chases it to a position where that's possible. He cripples its limbs, wears out its stamina, drives it to the point of heart failure. To Assassin, his daggers are merely steps to ensure a certain death. He uses the daggers to measure his prey's strength, forces it into a prime opportunity for a kill, and finishes it off with its devil's arm. It is his work and the lifestyle that brings him no pleasure. While the work is dull, the priest proved to be an unexpectedly intriguing mark. He has already used over 20 daggers. Daggers were thrown to gauge his opponent, but every strike was lethal. The priest broke out of the forest while fending off his attacks, arriving at these ruins. Assassin had dismissed him as a mere mortal, but the priest's skills are worthy of admiration. But this is the end. The priest has no more strength left to run. His back is to a wall, and all he can do is watch Assassin. He has 3 black keys still concealed. Assassin dodged all 7 of the black keys he threw like bullets, and the weapons vanished into the woods.
では幕じゃな。慈悲をくれてやるがよい、アサシン。
The skull shakes. Assassin throws daggers without making any visible motions. He targets the forehead, pancreas, and diaphragm. Simultaneously, the priest defends against the unleashed lightning with the black keys in his hand. Nah! It's a foregone conclusion. A throwing technique which, once unleashed, is certain to spell victory. 3 vital point attacks are a feint. Once Kotomita Kid had parried the daggers, his fate was sealed.
死ね。
I can't believe you have to Zabanya a normal man. As a point, I just want to say, I can't believe you have to Zabanya a normal ass human, by the way. This is what you have to rely upon to get a kill? Alright, man. Wing flutters open. Assassin's long, cursed arm unfolds like a one-winged spear. You wanted to say one-winged angel, didn't you? Man, I know what you were thinking, Nasu. It is an unavoidable attack. Assassin knows the priest's movements. He has a firm understanding of his tired, bloodied prey's abilities. This is on top of the church? Bruh. Thus, it is inevitable. Prey may have avoided getting killed by the Dirks, but his life ends there. If he had some strength in the reserve, the priest's body cannot keep up with his thoughts. 3 daggers he parried left him no choice but to jump to the side. He has no way to escape this arm from 4 meters away. The devil's arm extends. The priest shows no fear. He has prepared for this. He anticipated everything. The feint, the attack from the cursed arm as he defended himself, and the lack of any avenue of escape. Yes, this outcome was inevitable, no matter how much he struggled. That is why his last resort is to sacrifice himself in a simultaneous strike. Skull chuckles. In reaching for his priest's heart, the devil's arm crosses, past the black keys. That is not a problem. Only the assassin's arm took any damage. He learns that black keys can still strike him even at this range. Too bad for the priest. Even if they are imbued with magical effects, his black keys cannot defeat Assassin. 3 thin swords will probably pierce Assassin and nail him to the tree behind him. But that's all. While the priest celebrates the fact that he finally wounded Assassin, he will die when Assassin crushes his heart. So his arm finishes its work first. His normal phantasm, Zabanya, positively touched the priest's chest and created a false heart. But it doesn't feel like it worked. The man's heart is empty. It doesn't react. Suddenly, an explosive impact rattles him. The 3 black keys slam the assassin into a tree and nail his cloak to it. What? He's astonished for 2 reasons. First, the black keys have stopped him from moving. And second, yeah, why aren't you dead? I hate this. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. I hate this guy so fucking much, chat. You don't understand how much I fucking hate this guy. Bro got the organ out for this shit! It's like, ah, yes. Let me yap. My theme is playing. Let me yap why I survived. Fucking hate this goddamn song. Because it means he's gonna fucking start yapping. Let me start explaining to you in concrete detail why the fuck I'm about to beat your ass, boy. Get my man on the organ. You hear him in the background? He's up in the church. Trust me. The priest's coat flutters. He jumps. It's a comically high jump, like a human cannonball. He stored his strength until it let it all out, throwing a superhuman feat that instantly reduces 10 meters to 0. High above the lush trees. Organ plays Kid explosion time and while you're fucked. His hand closes around the head of Mato Zoken, while enjoying the would-be execution. That much is obvious. His bodyguard has been pinned to a tree by 3 black keys. But they only inflicted flesh wounds to Assassin. That blessed stakes also make it impossible to rescue the old man. A sacrament? Why did he challenge an enemy he knows he can't beat? Was this always his objective from the beginning? Get his ass! Real. The priest takes hold of the old man's head and slams it into the ground. Good shit, Kotomine, good shit! Come on, keep talking. He is merciless. Kotomine slams the old mage's body into the ground, crushing his bones. Then he smashes his skull against the wall. Woman writes something so cool, man, I don't know. He walks, marking the wall with a trail of the old man's blood. Kotomine grinds a mural of flesh and blood into the wall. All that's left of the old mage's body is his head. Bit by bit it is filed away. Less than half of his head remains. As his brains are squished into paste, The old mage cackles one last time.
休息は私の手に。あなたの罪に油を注ぎ、因を記そう。永遠の命は死の中でこそ与えられる。許しはここに。受肉した私が誓う。
そう、お前には永遠にない。綺麗よ。主は生まれながらの欠陥者に過ぎん。この世の道理に溶け込めぬまま生還者であり続けるがよい。
キリエ・エレイソン。
Cackling fades. A weight and a shape, perceptible to the human eye, fades into nothingness. Baptism writes, "The power of Christ compels you, bitch." Literally. Get him, Jesus! The church fixed its scriptures, the words of their God, into a system. Within that Magecraft foundation, baptism rites are said to be the most powerful tool against spirits. There comes the Son of God with the steel chair! Oh my God, he got his ass! When souls are cut off from their bodies, becoming lost and crazed, these keys of providence return them to the void. 500-year-old mage's flawed convictions are sublimated in a final act of mercy. Good shit. Get this fucking old creep out of here. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Time has stopped. Anya screams a plea. The child doesn't know who she is. It swings its great sword down at her. Do not let that happen! I run. It's run about 10 meters. I can cross that in an instant. I know I'll make it if I run. In the span of a single breath, erotic blood propellant will propel my body like a jet stream. And my thoughts will blaze like lightning. Take a step forward. Body feels light. I feel time stop. I can make it. I know I'll make it. But once I do... The black key had no effect. I had no effect. That's why. I rummaged through my armory, searching for something to make. Something that can beat him. Something that's strong enough to stop him here. How obvious. It can only be the great sword he's holding! What? Excuse me? I blocked it. Protected the weapon as if it comes naturally to me. Take the giant's axe sword head on. Uh-oh. It's cracked. Vicious form of the axe sword I projected. At the same time. It's been so long since I've heard this song, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to hear it again. Yeah, I'm assuming that other arm is not liking this. Fuck! Feedback from using something I shouldn't have used nearly kills me. I'm thrown through the air. The axe sword shouts against the giant's second attack, and my body tumbles on the ground like a piece of trash. Fading. My mind is fading. I can't think. I try to collect my scattered self, but I can't think. My left arm revolts against me. My blood overflows. My active projection. You know my left arm is still bound. Halves my IQ, and I feel an awful chill that tells me there's no going back. That terrible premonition will turn out to be true. The first things I lose will be the most precious to me. A tempest rages around me. I'm bathed in blinding light. How's my IQ is crazy? That's fucking insane. I can't see. I can't find it. Lost sight of it amidst the pain. I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. My ego becomes a grain of sand in the desert, never to be found by anyone ever again. And I'm thirsty, 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 thirsty.
シロ、 しっかりして。ちゃんと自分を見つけなさい。
ILLYA's here. I'm on the ground. The dark giant is about 10 meters away. Its red eyes dazzle. They search for my firm body. We're back! Time to wake up! Hello! I return to my senses. So time to be taking a dirt nap. Body. My body can still move. My only injury is scratched from tree branches. Only lightly bleeding. Lungs feel tight. Gasp for air, trying to oxygenate my exhausted body. That's all. It's one important on my insides. I don't want to know what they look like, but I can still fight! Grab ILLYA's hand and start running. I'm not injured. Just need to catch my breath. I need to at least get out of this reach for a minute, so I can compose myself. However, yes, do we care? Not really, not when you're in danger. I resist my pull. Something's wrong. Circus behind ILLYA trying to pinpoint where we are. I can't think so due to a lack of oxygen. Can't figure out why ILLYA asked me that question.
ごめんなさい。けど、もういいの。もういいから。シロ、一人で逃げて。
It looks gloomy. My head won't work, so I just get angry instead. I don't know what to do, so I'll just get mad instead. That'll solve it. Pull ILLYA's arm. She's so small, but she's trying to help me. It feels so terribly precious. She hammers her fists on my head. I ignore it. Hug ILLYA tight. I just won't ask me why. What a dumb question. Doesn't matter why. Got them fucking right, let's go! Get the hell out of here. Yeah, you're the big sister, but who cares? Actually, it's the other way around! But whatever. Whatever, let's focus on the scene. Dark Giant turns this way. You'll think later. Right now I need to put as much distance between us as possible. It's a little strange. The speed which Emi sure runs with ILLYA in tow far surpasses what she knows he's physically capable of. Come into a familiar clearing. Familiar? What about this is familiar? I don't recognize this place at all. Choking, ragged breaths belong to ILLYA. I don't feel out of breath at all. Maybe my body's gone numb. It's hard because I lack oxygen. It's like I'm not even breathing. Like I'm a dead man. Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, I haven't actually seen this here. What are you talking about? But okay, that's fair. My heart's been on a complete strike for a while now. ILLYA's fingers feel scarlet hot as they grip mine. Never had the physical strength to keep running like this. The creators never thought you'd have to engage in physical exercise like other humans while they were designed for. While they were designing her. There we go. I have a headache. Knowledge I don't know is entering my brain. I hear distractions. I need to get away from here. Giant's closing in on us. Even though its intellect and sense are sealed. For a while, it seemed to go in the wrong direction. I like how fast it's getting. My legs are shaking. I calmly judged that I won't be able to move more than 10 more meters. And they can't run anymore either. We could try to hide, but there's no cover around here to conceal us. Naturally, it wouldn't do a lick of good to hide from a berserker that can't see to begin with. You can count on one small blessing. There's a crevice in the clearing that widens into a ditch. It's a scar that Saber's little phantasm left on the ground.
イリアこっちだ
Take ILLYA and jump into the ditch. The trench is easily wide enough for two. Rest my back against the bare earth. Look up at the sky, catching my breath. The sky looks small and cut off from us. It's like we're on the ground. We should be good, right? Take deep breaths. Use this short pause to rest and calm my frayed mind. Whatever's pose only lasts for a moment. The giant won't lose us. Stop being dry. Good point. Thank you. That's a good point. I probably should, you know, drink every once in a while. No matter where we run, they'll track us down, capture us, and slaughter us. The girl next to me is curled up, trying to keep her voice down. She establishes her voice and hugs herself. Try not to burden me. We're at the end of the line. We can't run anymore. I can't keep it in check. Look at the red shroud around my left arm. Our one way out has been waiting for me to unlock it. No, don't. Cheryl, don't do that. Cheryl, don't do that. Hi, Crisis. Cheryl, don't do that. Don't even consider it. Exactly. I'll die. Could have been said that it's diffused on a time bomb. Reminded of my earlier pain. A single projection almost shattered me. Can't imagine how agonizing it would be once I unwrapped this arm. The trigger's always in my mind. I reach for the shroud. So different from putting the muzzle of a gun in my mouth and pulling the trigger. Oh, Piano Man, go cover shit. The hammer will fall if I unwrap the shroud. My brains will be blown out the back of my skull. And everything will end. Make up your damn mind! I've always known the answer. Bring ILLYA back and save Sakura. I know what that means. Keep protecting ILLYA. Defeat the alien shadow. Tear Sakura away from it. That's the impossible miracle I've wished for. Even now I desire the outcome with every fibre of my being. I know it's a dream. An ideal. That'll never come true. But I'd never even consider giving up on it. So I have to go. I'll save Sakura and help ILLYA. I can't do it. Sakura's dying. Path contains nothing but destruction. Someone told me that it would take a miracle to save her. That's right. Salvation that humans can't achieve. To acquire a miracle that you can't achieve on your own, you have to pay an appropriate price. You can't protect yourself while saving someone else. What if the only way to rescue Sakura from her path to ruin is to have someone else trade places with her? The earth trembles. A big tempest is charging towards us.
そうだあいつを倒していいなイリア
Sure don't. She's realized that I'm holding my left arm with my right hand.
ダメそれだけはダメあーちゃんの腕を使ったら戻れなくなる死ぬのよいいえ死ぬ前に殺されるわシローが何も悪いことをしてないシローがそこまでする必要ない
Sure don't do that. Don't do that.
死にそうになってもなんとか我慢するからイリアは心配しないまああと一つ訂正俺だって悪いことぐらいしてきたぞ
シロー
じゃあ行ってくれイリアはここで待っててくれ
My right hand. I give ILLYA a pat on the head and walk along the trench. I leave ILLYA Lord Berserker away and fight him head on. Need to make sure we're far enough away that ILLYA doesn't get involved. Touch the knot securing the holy shroud to my left shoulder. It's tied tight around my waist, by my wrist. So I have to undo it from the shoulder. Once it's untied, I can tear the rest of it off. When I do, the pain I'll feel will be dozens of times worse than anything I've experienced so far. Kotomina called it the fuse on a time bomb. I'll ignite it once I take off the shroud. I don't know if it'll explode 1 minute later or 1 day later. But I'm certain that there's no putting out the flame once it's lit. My tongue is dry. I can shake off the fear. And I know what's coming. I'm so nervous I want to scream. I wonder if I'll stay sane. I'm oddly terrified of myself. It's only natural that I'll die. My being here makes that a foregone conclusion. If I'm going to be killed anyway, then I want to keep living as long as I can. So, it's only one thing I'm afraid of. But my mind won't break before my body does. Will I withstand the pain? Will I forget who I am? Who ILLYA is? Before the fight even starts? Will I even forget my vow to protect her? That's what I'm afraid of. More than anything else. That's why I kept this sealed away. I told myself that I'd never use this arm, even if my life was in danger. What's happened to Berserker could happen to me too. I might give in to the pain, use my mind and turn to something like that. I'll always be afraid of that as long as I have this left arm. It's the bottom of the nightmares where I'm killed. And yet, if I know that, why am I still here? Don't worry about that. I think that there's only one reason I'm still here. He wanted me to live until it was time to use this arm. He knew I'd need it, so he entrusted it to me. He said that I would judge myself. ILLYA said that I've done nothing wrong. I'll redeem myself here. I betrayed myself and sacrificed so many lives. There's something I still won't compromise on, and I'll keep living for it. I channel my strength into my red punishment. Will I live, or will I die? Take a deep breath, brace myself for what's to come, and tear the shroud. It's been good, Shiro. It was fun. In an instant, the world falls apart. Despair howls. The gust exceeds 100 meters per second. I'm being battled by a tempest that no person, no living thing could possibly survive in. It's not even wind anymore. The air pressure is a steel storm crushing my body. It smashes my eyeballs. It crushes me into a wall. I can't move a finger, much less lift my arms. My blood flows backwards. My mind is bleached clean. There's no pain. The concept of feeling and enduring pain is far too human. I melt. can't even cry out in defiance. I have nothing. No way to resist. I need to move forward. I can't even lift a finger. Come on. Come on, Shiro. I melt into the white. Body and mind crumble into senselessness. Forward. Why am I here? Still. Forward. What did I become like this for? Beyond. What am I fighting for? Go forward. Past this wind. I vanish. My mind held on even after my body had failed long ago. But now it disappears. I can't hold it together. Can't move no matter how hard I try. Can't head on no matter how determined I am. Try focusing every fibre of my being into clenching my right hand. If I can do that, then I can plant my feet. If I can move any part of my body, use that as a foothold to move forward. Can't move my fingers. Let's just make a fist. Left eye is pulverized. The howling wind punctures my eardrums. My consciousness and sight are fading. Amidst it all, I see an impossible vision. Come on. Come on, Shiro. Come on! Come on. You can catch up to him. Come on. He's standing. He's standing in the middle of this wind. He's trying to make it to the other side. Like it's a natural thing to do. So is that to lift? Exactly. So is that to fucking help him, dude. It sure needs someone the most. Archer's got you. Walks through the steel wind. Scarlet cloak fluttering. Come on, Shiro. Come on, you can reach him. Come on. I clench my jaw. My teeth grinding. My right hand has been balled into a fist all this time. The Red Knight doesn't look at me. He turns slightly, revealing a grim face. He doesn't care that I'm about to be swallowed by the wind. He's testing you, come on. He foresaw this outcome. And Monsieur cannot defy this wind. He's known all along there's no future for a man who betrays himself, clings to wishes he can't handle. His words are correct. Someday I'll be judged for my accumulated debts. And yet, his back says,
ついてこれるか
Come on, Shiro, you can keep up with this fucking bastard, come on. With contempt. With faith. He's waiting for me to arrive. You got to fucking right. I'm not gonna keep it up with you, come on. My vision burns. Heat bursts into my senseless body. Cut through the wind of my limbs as if I'm swinging great swords. You're fucking right! You're so fucking right, you are! Keep up with me, you bastard! Come on! With all my strength, I charge past his red back. Let's fucking do this shit. Let's fucking do this shit. Oh my fucking god, I'm actually crying from excitement. Holy shit. I step onto the earth. The The wind has gone still. The dark giant is 30 meters away. He can reach me in less than 3 seconds. That's why. Oh my fucking god! He's so fucking cool! He's so fucking cool! Oh, I'm fucking shaking. I'm actually fucking trembling. He's so fucking cool. Oh, I've been fucking waiting for a moment like this, dude. My fucking god. I've been waiting for Enemy stream so long. I'm trembling. Hold on. I'm actually fucking trembling. His mind is razor sharp. I know my own fighting strength. Projection of matter, leveraging principles of creation. Fundamental points, structural materials, manufacturing techniques, host experience, and accumulated time. A reality marble that overlays the map of the world imprinted in my soul onto the world. Manifestation of my mental world. According to Magecraft theory of the world egg, I inherit Archer's accumulated skills, experience, and physical strength. Correction, I failed to load his physique. I'll still die if Berserker slashes me. Keep it real. I cannot use his reality marble. Unlimited blade works. Archer's inner world is different than mine. I can't recreate it. I like replicate the noble phantasms he's recorded and the things which Emiya Shiro has personally learned. I decided to draw a noble phantasm from my left arm. I will search Unlimited Blade Works for the most appropriate weapon to my purpose and replicate it. Be warned, however. Projection's a double-edged sword. If you use it even once, I hold my breath and cram all my magical energy into my left arm. I just need a weapon that I can use. I'm well aware of the risks. Further ahead, I'll go past this wind and strike myself down. You fucking right, it's time. I stare at him. I take in every millimeter of his greatsword, spread my left arm and take hold of an imaginary weapon that has yet to appear. It's incredibly massive. I'm sure it cannot handle this sword, but this left arm can replicate the enemy's monstrous strength. Let's fucking go! Something breaks. Part of my chest shatters with a metallic sound. Skeleton buckles onto the floor of magical energy. It's pathetic, like an apple peel. Beyond worrying. The arm will make up for my broken parts. I'm devoted my undivided attention to killing my enemy. Fucking bring it, you bastard. He's noticed. His bloodlust focuses on me. The dark giant senses my magecraft as a hostile act and his eyes move. They're like black ominous stars. The giant roars a death cry and storms in to slaughter his enemy. Berserker. In his rage, the giant hasn't changed. He's still trapped in his battle with Saber. Blind, insane, and rotting. He dies a second death while still fighting to protect ILLYA. 1 second. The charging giant won't stop at one attack. No projection won't save me. My trace projections won't work on him. I can't defeat this giant unless I project someone beyond my limits. So I visualize 9 blows. Duck the first swing, activating all 27 latent magic circuits in my body. 2 seconds. My fucking god. Oh my fucking god. He's in front of me. The great sword comes down. Air pressure viciously whips me. Step in to meet the assault. My aim focuses on 8 vital points. What the fuck? and I surpass his sonic speed with a godlike swiftness of my own! What the fuck happened? He won't go down. Berserker's still standing, even after being ravaged by his own weapon. Take another step forward. Left hand holds a giant sword. I'm faster. Berserker's dying without 8/10 of his body. I can finish him first. Lift the sword to chest height and drive it in like a spear. But I lost. Initiative didn't matter. Used every last drop of the rule-breaking power I was given, I still lost. Berserker's attack comes swinging down. Kicks up a temp as it buffets me. Twist my body, beating with all my might. Saw the attack coming. I could dodge this. Berserker's slash only grazed my temple. But even that would be lethal. He only needs to graze me by a few millimeters to kill me. A strike blow would be literally earth-shattering. Close shave by his sword tip would splatter my head like tofu. The great sword swoops in. Vision freezes like the instant my head is about to be taken off. But this great sword swung with menacing drive. Holds with equally threatening abruptness. The executioner's axe stops short of my neck. What happened? The dark giant is looking at something in front of him. Not at me. His modest eyes are staring at a pale girl peeking out of the trench. Fucking got you. I pierce him. I don't miss the opportunity to mercilessly drive my sword through Berserker's heart. He doesn't fight back. This time the giant's remaining life crumbles to dust. In those final moments, his fading red eyes urged me to protect her. You got a Heracles. You fucking got a Heracles. We'll protect ILLYA no matter fucking what. No matter what, we'll protect her. Of course, that's a trophy. I need a second. I'm not done, but I need to fucking like catch my breath and just like react by myself. Jesus fucking Christ. Never have I been driven to such levels that I literally cry and tremble from excitement from a video game. A video game has never made me feel this way until this moment. Not in Tsukihime. I'll give it that. I loved that with all my heart, but it did not make me cry and tremble from excitement. Actual like, if I'm putting my hand out, I literally, it's shaky. I cannot hold my arm still. I cannot hold it still, at all. Never has that happened to me. That was fucking incredible. Visual novels are the greatest storytelling medium. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Nothing's even fucking close. Yeah. She keeps telling Roa that he knows what death is. That's honestly the closest it gets. Heavens feels such a fucking go-to route, dude. And it only got this good because of the accumulation of what you went through with Fate and UBW. Cause like the thing with the Shiki scene, it's like it's all in the same route. You get to that point, and like that's the pinnacle. With this, you have to go through at least like 100 hours to reach this moment. It's not that this moment is built up until this route, but it feels like its secretly is built up to this moment the entire fucking time. And the payoff is so fucking worth it. The payoff is so fucking worth it, dude. Dude, seeing Archer again, that was what fucking caught me. It's the fact I got to see Archer again one last time and hear his voice one last time. Fuck, that was so good. That fucking bastard say, hey, can you keep up with me? Shut the fuck up, Archer. Nah, keep up with me, you dumbass. You're not the one leading this fucking train. Shiro is. I love, that's such a good line. Can you keep up with me? Nah. Can you keep up with me? That's the question. Can you keep up, old man? Can you? I need a drink. I don't want to know how this movie. I don't even want to know how the movie handles this scene. I don't want to know because I know I won't like the answer. I know if you tell me how this movie handles it, I won't like it if you tell me. That's the worst part. I don't want to know because I can already guess how fucking shit it is. Alright, Chad, you ready to continue a little bit more? We all good to go? Oh, yeah, all the dialogue is so good. Everything about this scene is so fucking good. So snow. Yeah, I didn't think so. The shitty Berserkers made CG, of course he is. They had a cheap their way around it. Nine Lives Blade Works. Just said if I can't say everyone, I'll say the two people I care about. Put everything on the line. Honest. I don't think it gets better than this. I don't see how this gets any better. It's one of my favorite scenes so far in this whole novel. It's scenes involving just Shiro and ILLYA. It is just those two. I mean, I love Archer's reveal of Unlimited Blade Works and things to do with Archer, obviously. But, like, it's ILLYA singing, and then it's this. those two bastards. Those fucking kids, man, I swear. Chat, I think I'm put back together somewhat. I didn't actually know that. Thank you, Crisis. I didn't know that. I was not scared of the written accusations. But yeah, no, Crisis. I did not know that actually. When Shiro puts his mind to do something, when he puts his fucking mind to it, he's getting it done. But alright. The anime movies give such a completely different perspective than the one in the visual novel. It really is. Because I didn't give a shit about it in the movie or animes like at all. Except for Sakura, I didn't care much about her. I never did. I never really cared for her. I'm so happy the novel makes me care. But alright. I think we're good to continue now. Alright. Sorry for the intermission. But I needed a fucking moment. Battle only lasts a moment. The video was finished in the span of a single breath. With trembling lips, the boy told the girl that he was leaving. He took the red bindings in his hand and left her side, swallowing his fatigue and his worry. She came out of the ditch to stop him. For an instant she watched his back shrink into the distance. Not sure what to say or if she should stop him. But she couldn't take it and came out after him. Less than 10 seconds had passed. A brief hesitation decided the outcome of the duel. That's spelled different. Unless it's on purpose. Or it's a typo. If that's a typo, fair enough. If it's a spell on purpose, that's weird. She emerges from the trench. That was already over. Her giant protector looked at her as he disappeared. A breeze enters the clearing as it announced the end of the fight. All she can see is the boy's back.
Wow, Mambo.
I have to stand up. I need a second. I need to stand up. Oh, trust me, I am, Crisis. I am. We always saw that fucker's back. Now it's time Archer looks at our back instead. I can try. I can try. Angelo, I can try. Alright. Let me sit down. I had to stand. I needed to just stand up for a second. Okay. You know, chat, peek, enjoy the rest, everyone. Thank you for stopping by at the perfect moment, Crisis. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. You know, chat, I had a tier list planned. I'm thinking like, oh, this would be easy to like do like a Nasu Works tier list. This would be super Easter egg. Like, don't worry, I know where I'll put these things. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know anymore. In the moment, it sounds insane. But is this my favorite visual novel? It sounds like blasphemy. Absolute fucking blasphemy. But I don't know anymore. I don't know. It doesn't help that the remake is Tsukihime's remake is incomplete. Right? Let's not forget that it's incomplete. But I don't know. I need to let this feeling sit a little bit. I have absolute, unflinching, unwavering faith. Red Garden will go harder than anything else he's done before. Anything else. I have unwavering steel resolve and faith Red Garden will go absolutely fucking nuts. Because they'll have a bigger budget to make the damn thing. So I have unwavering faith. It will go absolutely insane when it comes out. I just wish it didn't take so long. The battle is over. The arm is no longer a heroic spirit's arm. What challenged death with his own power and won. That is what I feel like it is in my mind. Honestly, on that which I don't know if I'm overhyping it for myself. Overhyping it for myself and potentially ruining the experience, but I think it will be that good. I think it will indeed be as good as we are able to imagine it being. Because as everyone in here know, we have seen what they can do in Farside. We've seen it. And we know what they can do when they remade on their side. Unwavering faith. Exactly, like Red Garden will leave a generational impact in terms of storytelling. That's the one problem with the original Tsukihime. It came out at the wrong time. It released at the wrong time. It released at the perfect time, but the wrong time. For its impact to be felt, like, as much as it's being felt now. When it came out last year. And Red Garden is going to be a once-in-a-generation experience. Now I'm glazing it a lot here, I know. But with this from 2004, can you blame me? Can't you blame my unwavering faith? She keeps watch over him. From behind. It's as if he'll never look at her again. That's not true, ILLYA. That's not true. Afraid of this holy shroud, the victorious boy looks so gallant. And it's such a shame they don't fucking release more novels. It's such a shame. They don't have to all be on this on this scale. You can do small VN projects, like have some of your FGO writers get in on it, right? Because they have different writers for FGO and they write little like stories here and there, and they're good stories too, they're fun stories. Heck, look at the people who wrote the side stories in Kagetsu Toya. Like, only 3 of them was by Nasu. No, 3 of them was not by Nasu, right? Those are written fucking wonderful. They're on par and almost surpasses Nasu's writing back then, even. So I don't get why they just can't fund just small visual novel projects. I get you have to like do all the art, the music, and blah 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 blah, but like, I don't think everything should be like a blockbuster experience from Type Moon. I don't need that. That's what the big novels are for, like Red Guard, and you know Mihoyo 2 and 3 at some point, hopefully. So I just don't get why they can't do small visual novels every once in a while. Yeah, we ignored Garden of Thanatos. Aside from that one, like those side stories show that you can do those small stories. Like release a collection of short stories. Like there you go. Like you have all the sprites. Just reuse the sprites, reuse the music, and just like. I just don't get it. Like they love taking their time, and I appreciate that. They want it to be perfect, but like shit, are you taking your time like way too much, I feel, and just not giving us anything? And then it generally annoys me. It annoys the hell out of me that it's still like this to this day. You won't show any more doubt. Only tore the shroud off and created that projection. Cast off all distractions. Okay, that wasn't misspelled before. Okay. She watches him gloomily from behind. But has become someone else. Something else. It's chosen a foolish but noble conclusion. There is no going back. Are you still here, Shiro? I restart my frozen lungs. My throat feels hot and my entire body aches. A tree eel coils its way through my body. I can't possibly stand. Hurry. To hurry and wrap my arm in the shroud again. At the time limit unless I escape this pain. What the fuck now? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, my mind's kind of blank at the moment. I'm stuttering. My mind is honestly completely fucking just blank of anything. I'm only processing what's happening right now, if I'm going to be real with you. I can't seal it back up quite yet. Can rest and put down this arm. Could you fuck off once I defeat her?
Saber.
I face Saber. I swallow my pain and steel myself for another fight. Saber slowly approaches, as if she'd always intended to tag in for the defeated giant. She stops. She's 7 meters away, close enough for her to close the gap and strike in one breath. I face her head on. I'm going to die. I can't move after fighting Berserker. I won't be able to avoid being cut in two when Saber rushes me. That's not all. I'll be able to beat her, even if I wasn't my best. No matter what I do, I can't project anything stronger than Saber's noble phantasm. Real recognizes real? Yeah. So this outcome is certain. The only person who could defeat Saber is someone with a noble phantasm rivaling hers. But that's a contradiction. To show offensive power, Saber hasn't the ultimate noble phantasm. Now, there might be heroic spirits with strong weapons in her sacred sword, but they're not in this Holy Grail war. Right now, only Saber's sword can defeat her. So it's a contradiction. In this situation, Saber is the strongest servant. Last time I saw Sakura, she had an inconceivable amount of magical energy. Even Sakura will be able to beat Saber. Unlike when I was her master, Saber now has an adequate energy source. She's effectively invincible.
無駄なことを。あなたでは桜は救えないと忠告した結果がそれか。
I didn't ask for your opinion. Saber's voice is stone cold. That's the signal. You got to cut me down without a shred of hesitation or mercy. So what? Can't let her kill me here. I can't lose. And if I'm fighting Saber, why not be able to beat her? I can at least take ILLYA and get away.
だが幸運だな。自滅する者に関わっている場合ではなくなった。桜が私を呼んでいる。
What? Saber turns her back on me and starts heading deep into the forest.
いや、運ではなく、自らの手で勝ち取った成果か。あなたはバーサーカーを倒した。その決意がこの結果を引き寄せたのだから。
Saber leaves without turning back. I can't stop her. She's the enemy. Whatever her reasons, I can only be grateful that she let us go. I'm wounded from head to toe. I can't afford to ask my enemy to stay. My back to pain and turn in the opposite direction as Saber fades into the distance. Yeah, I feel like that wasn't... I don't know if that was Sakura. I don't think that was Sakura. She's had so many chances to kill Shiro, but she still hasn't. The first encounter, now this one. Yeah, I don't think she can. You take ILLYA and leave this forest. Saber isn't our only enemy. I've gotten away from Sakura and the Shadow, so can still a threat as long as he's around. Yeah. I know what's happening to my body. I know what will happen. I have 3 projections left. No, even one would be risky. For one to stay in one piece. Can't face Soken and an assassin in this condition. So the point of my body tears itself apart right after I win. To keep my promise to Totsuka and save myself for that final effort. Might not be able to fight anymore. But there's still hope.
シロ
Ah,
Hear ILLYA's voice.
ああ、今は少しでも早く森を出よう。セイバーの、いや、さくらの気が変わったら、今度こそ逃げきれない。
I can't look at ILLYA. Heartbeat drums like a phone that's bouncing around inside my skull. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Another interlude, Jesus. Ah, Kotomine. Right. Purification by holy word. The priest's exorcism has dispersed Mato Zoken's spiritual body. Only 2 men are left in the clearing. Kotomine Kira leans against the wall, bloody and battered, his robe stained red. Says it's pinned to a tree by black keys.
完全に魔術師殿を消したな、代行者。あれが虫の集まりだと知っていたのか。
I think so. Turns to face the voice. Assassin is gone. Only a bloodstain and the black keys remain embedded in the tree.
あれとは長い付き合いでな。虫を触媒にしてこちらに干渉する霊体だと知っていた。故に肉体をちぎったところで効果はない。貴様のように霊体そのものに攻撃するか。
That makes sense.
なるほど。人間にしては強いくくりでとどまっていた魔術師殿だが、経典による聖言には弱かろう。
Yep.
悪霊払いとはよく言ったものだ。魔頭造剣にとって貴様は天敵だったということか。
Yeah. Priest doesn't answer. He checks his injuries. Bleeding has stopped. Lost his weapons, but he is incredibly wounded. 3 minutes rest should be enough to recover his strength.
それでどうするのだ、アサシ。お前のマスターは消えた。魔力提供がなくなったお前ならば、私の聖言でも十分に通用するが。だろうな。この体はじき消える。新しいマスターを得なければ、この森に漂う浮遊霊と大差はない。この身は一日を待たず下級霊に落ち。
That probably would be an amazing scene. That'd be pretty sick.
そうだ。マスターのいないサーバントであらば、私でも傷は与えられる。それで、どうなのだ。
I don't think he cared that much.
主の敵討ちをするか、アサシン。
I honestly think Assassin didn't really give that much of a crap about Zoken.
それほど水郷ではない。魔術師
Yeah, like,
の
he-
慢心によって
Yeah, he doesn't really give a shit. Like, why should he care?
私の落ち度とは思えぬ。
Zoken got way too fucking overconfident. That's his own fault for getting his ass beat. Like, bro, tough shit. You're stupid. It's your own fault. See, I'm very happy Assassin said that. Like, nah, the fuck? No.
思えぬが、合点のいかぬことがある。それを聞かねば収まりがつかん。
You got shit to do. I get it.
ザバーニーヤの不成功か。
Yeah.
シャイタンより譲り受けた腕と見たが、ザバーニーヤの名を冠する以上、私に効き目はない。それは人を罰するものゆえ、同種の存在を呪えるものではない。すでに人の呪われ私の心臓は 呪いにはめっぽう強いのだ。
Because of him bathing in the mud and of the Black Grail in the previous war? Is that it?
やはり貴様の心臓はあの娘と同じだ。
Yep. Because of the previous war, he is now immune to Zabonia, which is that's what an insane like coincidence. Honestly, insane coincidence.
貴様すでに汚染されていたな。
The priest doesn't answer. Lips curl only into a sardonic smile.
だとしてもなぜ知っていた。貴様の行動は私の腕が効かないと知っていなければできぬことだ。
The one because Kid had no heart. I mean, now that's still a shit way of explaining it.
貴様は初めから私に宝具を使わせるつもりでいたな。
そうだな。お前の腕は知っていたぞ、アサシン。対象の心臓と全く同じ偶像を作り、反響存在とすることで、実像の心臓とすり替える呪いの腕。
For being affordable? Yeah, of course it is.
私のサーバントは、その腕によって破れたのだ。
It's what killed Lancer.
では貴様は。
ああ、見ていたとも。奴が
なんつうか
生きた瞬間までな。
You were watching? I mean, I get it. You're not one to try to save your servant or anything like that. I get it. I'm mad at you for not doing anything, but I get it. You wanted information about an unknown servant, like Assassin, so you just decided to not do anything, and it makes perfect sense. I 100% get it. I'm not a fan of it, but I 100% understand, and it worked out a lot better for us that you let Lancer die.
知っていたのは当然だろう。ランサーを倒した時点で、お前の失態は決まっていた。
And yeah, the fact that he was cheating and used the shadow against Lancer as well. Fucking cheated.
確かにこれは失態だ。
Yeah, you kind of fucked up, Assassin. You tried your best, though. Then he clicks his tongue with loathing. Dismisses his bloodlust. Disappointed, he leaves. The priest's response seems to satisfy his curiosity.
次の契約者を探しに行ったか。
No. It's always hard to say, like, what got changed. When they say that, it's hard to tell what actually gets added.
大方。次の雇用主はマトサクラといったところだが。
I don't wish he even accept them, is a question. The priest says no problem with that. As long as Mato Soken doesn't kill Mato Sakura, he doesn't care. Soken wishes for immortality. Obtaining Sakura's body will satisfy that desire. Last time his NP? Maybe. As long as the old man is alive, the curse gestating within the Holy Grail would never be born. It would be meaningless to have Sakura become an insect's vessel after she was grown this much. It needs her to keep being a master. Because
そう、お前には永遠にない。主は生まれながら欠落しておる。
he feels slightly dizzy when he stands up. He must be exhausted. Priest leans against the wall and sleepily closes his eyes for a time. That's fair. It happened 10 years ago. Flawed from the moment you were born. The man tried many things after he realized this truth. His youth, he didn't understand morals. He didn't possess common sense. He attempted to overcome this flaw. But it was not to be. Listen, man, shut up. I don't know what the dub one sounds like. So I have nothing to replicate against. His pain and struggle ended in failure. His last effort was a woman. What? It's a simple tale. Any human dreams of loving someone of the opposite sex, having a family, dying a peaceful death. No one spurns that peace or fails to dream of it. He was no exception. If it didn't appeal to him at all, he decided that it would be a nice to have. He loved a woman to obtain some measure of human-like happiness. What? Kotomina actually... like... No. He actually, like, started a family? No, that sounds... No, that can't be right. I'm assuming he at least attempted. She was a woman with no future. She was ill, only had years left to live. Did he choose her because of that, or because he had no other choice? I can't own to know that priests are allowed to get married or have sex. To be fair, he's a fake priest, so, you know, that's probably part of it. But yeah, I could also believe that. Even now, he's not sure why. It's been about 2 years together. Man tried to love the woman. The woman did her best to love him back, and she gave him a child. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Kotomina's a dad? He's a father? What? He actually has a child. That's... wow, okay. But the outcome did not change. And that child is great? Really? I wonder if we get to meet them. Again, like, I don't know if it's a girl, boy or a girl, I don't know. I don't know this child at all. I have no idea. So I hope we get to see him at some point. Thanks, I'm tired. Okay, Angelo. You suck up pretty much till the end. We're not going to be going for much longer, so... you won't be missing much. Well, thanks for staying for as long as you did. Until next time, Angelo. Bye! See you tomorrow then. Yep. Man found happiness in his woman's suffering and his child's despair. Of course you did. The more he tried to love her, the more she suffered. To him, it was the only saving grace of their bond. Contradiction did not bother him. He is not even sure if he suffered. The more the woman tried to soothe him, the more he found himself wanting to see her grief. She was a saint. She was frail, but he would have called her a saint. It need not be said how profound her faith was, how well she understood his rage. That's why he nearly despaired. He would never again meet someone who understood him so well and tried to heal him. But even this woman could not fill the void within him. So close, huh? She was close. She almost actually fixed him. I know it says that he couldn't. That she couldn't, but like, if she had more time, maybe? I think so. I like to think so. If she just had more time. Yeah, if he's inconsistent, then he doesn't have a heart. Then I wouldn't say he's heartless. If he's inconsistent. I do feel bad for him. Because it's very clear he wanted to. He wanted to be like anyone else. He wanted to, you know, love. But I guess something in him makes him so he can't. And that's unfair. I think that's kind of unfair. And it sucks knowing that. It was me, of course it was. So there was no need to question his life any longer. He was born flawed. His birth was a mistake. It definitely made things worse, yeah. He concluded that if he was a mistake, he should disappear. He went to part ways with the woman before his death. He married her as an experiment. He was obligated to let her know it was over. The woman loved Kotomine. Kamina tried to love her, too. That's all there was to it. He fucking tried. The way it was written, it sounded like he tried his fucking heart out. He tried everything, sounds like. But it just... couldn't do it. The end came all too quickly.
私にはお前を愛せなかった。
He told her, in a room surrounded by stone walls. The woman smiled on her deathbed, like a certain character. Her body, all skin and bones, could not even stand anymore. What do you mean? No one could love. She just never wanted. She just didn't want to. She wanted to live. It's a bit different, slightly different.
あなたは私を愛しています。
There's a voice for the character. I didn't know that. Fuck. And she smiled and ended her own life. Exactly, you don't need to love to live. And that's what Kira said. Yeah, okay. If you're gonna save a woman, don't kill her. Which, you'd think, oh yeah, that's common sense. Obviously, yeah. But there's a lot of meaning behind that. There's a lot of... those are heavy words. Coming from him, those are very heavy words. He didn't try to stop her. There would have been no point in doing so. The woman had a terminal illness. She would have died sooner or later. He knew that when he chose her. As her consciousness faded, the blood-soaked woman looked up at the man and laughed.
ほら、あなた、泣いているもの。
Of course, he didn't shed a single tear. He looked that way to her. At her death, the woman proved to him that he could love someone, that his life was worth living. He left the room without saying another word and abandoned the Lord's teachings. Yes, he did think it was sad. And you know what? That right there is enough. That is enough. You're just fine, Kotomine. You're not broken, I'd think. Speak so soon? Yeah, you're probably right. Not because she died. In that moment he thought,
なんということだ。どうせ死ぬのなら私が
yeah, right.
どうした。
Fuck's sake. I can't help it. That's just, I can only laugh. Man, that's fucked up, but I can only laugh. Yeah, I should have had that I had that coming. I had that coming. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch of a fake priest. He did not mourn her death, but it meant to the fact that he couldn't enjoy it. Which still adds to why he said that to Shiro. If you can say a woman, don't kill her. It happened a long time ago. Can't remember her face anymore. Never mind her voice. But sometimes he thinks,
私が手を下したかった。
would that have brought him joy? Is it because he loved her that he was sorry he couldn't kill her? I don't know. He would sever that train of thought whenever he found himself dwelling on it. That question should be left to eternity. The woman's death was meaningless, because her devotion failed to change him. And there it is. He did not want it to be worthless. He would never try to answer that question. It happened a long time ago. Yeah, so it's denial. It's not that he can't. It's denial. Which is a very strong thing. Denial's a very strong thing, and it can seem like truth for eternity. Denial can seem like it's the truth for eternity. If you're unwilling to stop and face your denial. And realize that that's all it is. It was the memory of a man nourished by misfortune of others, found fulfillment in the world's corruption. After that, the man met his arch nemesis, ILLYA Kuritsugu, a mage who chose to invalidate everything the man might have wanted for himself. Truly couldn't love you when lament about how you wished he could kill her. Exactly. Priest opens his eyes. Seems he was asleep for a while. After confirming that his strength has returned, he begins to walk to catch up to ILLYA Shiro.
いいえ、どこにも行けない。
Fuck.
だって、あなたはここで死ぬんだもの。
The girl blocks his path. She has completely changed. Dark Sakura, huh? She is clothed in her own shadow. The dark magical energy cloaks her like a part of her body. The sheer amount of her magical energy and her existence are no longer that of humans. Yep, there she is. Dark Sakura. Her spiritual caliber has now reached the level of a pure heroic spirit. A counter guardian. Oh. So you say, huh?
完全に汚染されたな、麻藤さくら。体だけではない。精神まであの呪いに同調しなければ、そこまでの変貌はない。認めたな。自分が怪物なのだと。開き直ったというわけだ。
The priest denounces her, even though he wished for it. He scolds her for becoming drunk on her own power.
そう。自分の力に酔うのはいけませんか。けど、きっと仕方のないことなんですよ。
You
これ。
quite literally did.
もっとみんなが優しかったら、私だってもう少しぐらい我慢したと思うんです。
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
ほう。我慢とは何をかな。
I heavily doubt. Exactly like that. That's some fucking bullshit.
自分をですよ。神父さん、こうなってやっと認められました。私、この世界が嫌いなんです。私を捨てた遠坂の家。
Yeah,
私と
same
は何
woman.
もかも違う。何不自由なく生きてきた姉さん。怖いおじい様とかわいそうな兄さん。私の痛みも知らず。
Because I'm letting the voices talk,
平穏
Saki.
に過ごす街並み。
I'm letting the voice acting be voice acting. I don't want to interrupt them. It's not that I don't want to say hi to you. Hi, Saki. I do. It's just that they want to just interrupt her talking. I mean, some of that's fair. Blaming your sister for all that is kind of stupid. Like, you had different upbringings. Like, you can't blame her for that.
そういうのがヒナはすごく許せないんです。
Alright.
これが八つ当たりだって理解しています。けど
She
悪い
can
こ
and
と
she
だって分
does.
かっていても
Ah.
思ってしまうんです。そう、今まで私を助けてくれなかったすべてに私を思い知らせてあげたらどんな顔をするのかって。
Tosa quite literally couldn't help you. Is the thing. Because of the that pact between the Matos and Tosakas. She quite literally couldn't. She wished she could. But she quite literally couldn't until this point. When it was already too late, obviously. Girl smiles in grim delight. Priest is unaffected. Looks at the girl like something dirty.
変わったな、マトサクラ。なるほど。その闇も適合するための素質だったというわけか。
ええ、変わりました。私は今までのマトウサクラじゃない。あんな弱い子はもういないの。
Exactly, like, bro. What do you want? What do you want 10-year-old Tosaka to do, bro? Like, what do you? The fuck do you want her to do? Like, being mad at the Tosakas, valid. Hating the grandfather and Shinji, I mean, you're valid. Hating Tosaka for like not doing anything, buddy. What was she supposed to do? What was she supposed to do?
そう。今までみんな私を苦しめてきたんだもの。
Okay, now you're just putting on
その
airs.
仕返しに私がみんなを苦しめてあげるだけ。ただ耐えているだけの私は。
You clearly forgot who Emi Ashura was. Or Taiga, as a matter of fact. You forgot who Taiga Fujine was. And who Emi Ashura was, clearly. She giggles. Multiple personalities. Mato Sakura is gone. Replaced by a separate personality that was sleeping within. It's the only explanation for a wildly different, charming attitude. But
何を言う。隠す必要などないぞ、マトサクラ。
the priest denies her with a blunt sentence.
何を。
He knows you're... He knows you're bullshitting.
隠す必要などないと言った。
He knows you're bullshitting, come on now.
お前は別人格などではない。泥に飲まれ、暴力に酔うお前もまたマトサクラだ。異なる人格を用意し、マトサクラは悪くないなどと言い訳をする必要はない。
Exactly, like, bro, cut the bullshit. Just be honest. You're better off being honest. Just cut the bullshit. Just say you're evil. Just say you're a bitch. Like, cut the bullshit. Come on. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Trying to be intimidating. Look at you. You're throwing a tantrum like you're 5 years old. Look at you. What can you do, huh? What can you do? Kill the whole town. Aside from that, what can you do? Look at you. Nothing to be scared about you. I just know what's gonna happen in like 5 seconds, though. Well, I'll talk my shit when I can. Girl's face stiffens. Is it true? The blackened girl grits her teeth and glares back at the priest.
何を。あなたが私を殺したくせに。
He quite literally isn't. Her shadows writhing concrete in concert with her loathing. They erode everything around her like a blaze. The speed at which her shadows cover the ground is nothing like before.
否定はせん。私がお前を生かしたのは、あれのマスターを続けさせるためだ。
Okay, that's
その期待
true.
に応え、お前は見事アベンジャーを誕生させようとしている。
But like he let you live because that's what the other two wanted.
私ではできなかったことを、お前は
It just happened to work out for his benefit.
難なくなんかじゃない。私が
知らんし知る必要もない。小娘の恨み事を聞くほど水教ではないのでな。
Bro, shut the fuck up. I don't care.
そうですね。私も知ってほしいなんて思わない。そんな簡単に同情なんてされてやらない。
Who asked, bro? Shut up.
一方的に思い知らせる立場なんですから。
Have pity for you? You think he's got pity for you? You think anyone does? Maybe Emmy, obviously Shiro, but like, be real. Come on, fucking for real. A smile plays across her lips. The priest doesn't hesitate to retreat. Moves with the same swiftness that caught Matozoki in midair. Only takes one bound away. Girl's an amateur, despite her enormous magical power. Love Dark Sakura's character. It's interesting so far. Seeing like Sakura not hold herself back anymore. Can easily get away from someone who lacks experience in both combat and magecraft.
バカな人。逃げられると思うの。私から。
She snickers. Instantly, the priest goes limp and tumbles to the ground. Well, shit. Yeah, he tumbles down. Kotomine Kide crumbles, spewing something red from its mouth. Well, it's been fun, buddy. Doesn't stop. Keeps vomiting blood, and each time he tries to fill his lung with air, he coughs more blood.
どうですか？心臓をわしづかみにされた感想は。どこにいよう。
Oh, you got like hypers up on you.
あなたの
Alright.
命は私の手の上なんですよ。神父さん、あなたはもう10年前に死んでいた。エミやキリズクに心臓を打ち抜かれて死んだんで
You
す。
should know that name, but alright.
それでも生きてこれた理由はただ一
That's
つ。
the Black Grail feeding your information.
あなたは誰だったかな。この前食べたサーバントさんなんですけど、まあ名前なんていいですよね。
I'm assuming assassin? No, Gil. Excuse me. What am I saying? Gilgamesh.
あの金色の人が
Yeah.
聖杯の中身を浴びて、まずあれとつながった。けどあの人は汚染できなくて、あれはマスターであるあなたに流れていったんですよね。
Well, that makes sense then, I suppose, yeah.
そうしてあなたは蘇生した。
So the Black Grail brought him back to life.
アベンジャー、アンリマユから魔力を供給されることで一命を取り留めたんです。
That is a interesting way of spelling that name. When you could just spell Angermanu instead, and we just deal with that, but okay.
そうか。では
あなたはアンリマユとつながっている。けどアンリマユはもう私でしょ。
Beep, you're so right, Beep. My clone. I don't know about that. Listen, we're both coexisting. No one's a clone here.
だから潰してあげた。
Distant relative? Maybe.
今まであなたを生かしていたかりそめの心臓を壊しました。お望みなら中身を全部潰してあげましょうか。
Probably. Please don't.
私の手はあなたがどこにいようとその中身を引き継が
Because
せ
he is literally part of you. That's kind of unfair. God raises a hand. Gracious offer isn't sincere at all. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not quite that, but you know. He has no intention of letting the priest leave alive. She'll just laugh and kill him if he begs for his life. Take back the temporary life that sustained him. After all, it belongs to her. Even the amount of magical energy he has is equivalent to a speck of dust in the corner of her bedroom. She doesn't need to let him have it.
さよなら。私を生かしてくれたことだけは感謝しますね。神父さん。
The girl's lovely fingers curl around an invisible doll. There's a squeezing noise. The priest on the ground is wrung out like a rag. Just one more twist. In less than a second, the priest will die completely. Just before that. Pardon? The girl crumbles to her knees. She's savaged by nausea and discomfort. Claws at the blackened ground as if pleading for help. Is this because Berserker died? The shadows expand. Something must have happened. The black robe covering her body suddenly blooms, before returning to its original size. Yep. So we saved Kotomine, basically. There can't be another reason. Berserker was defeated. With his death, the pure magical energy of his soul flowed into the girl, the Holy Grail. Her mind twists. Matosaka's personality is pushed further to the edge. There shouldn't be any more room, but a massive soul has her pressed against the wall. She'll disappear. She'll be gone for good. At this rate, Matosaka will disappear. She remembers she meant to kill the priest and looks up. She curses herself for being too slow to follow through. The ruins are empty now. The remains on the spot where Kotomine Killer had been lying in his bloodied vestment. Okay. And that's going to be where we end it. Good tone shift. Great stream. Yeah, thank you. What do I even say? Like, deadass, what do I even say? There was so much that fucking happened. Yeah. What a fucking game. What a game. Absolutely beautiful. Honestly. So I hope you all enjoyed. Which, I mean, we did. We did. We all had a lot of fun today. I'll keep it brief. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you're in the whole wide world. And I hope to see you guys same time, same place, next time. For more Heaven's Feel. I don't know how close we are to the end, but shit, man. Until then, chat. Bye-bye.